peace. Let us be blessed and humble within this beautiful truth that you are only ever being provided with a reflection of yourself. Whether it is good or whether it is horrible, whatever is before you, or whatever is within you, you are only ever being provided your own being. You are only ever being provided what is necessary for you to learn and to grow, to develop further within your own unique nature. And so let us embrace that. What else are you to do with it but embrace it? Whatever challenge you are facing, whatever difficulty it may be. And within this unique perspective, let us consider within love this truth of being. Should it not be the lesson that is learned? Would it not be the test that is upon you? Love. And in the way I'm experiencing it, the polarity of it, in the creation that comes from that, the learning that comes from that, let us consider conditional love next to unconditional love, and how these two things interact and what they are teaching you. If you were presented this conditional love, this love that says you must be this way or do this thing, or you have no place with me, or I have no place in you. This exchange, this thing in which a human being becomes a commodity, becomes a resource. If you are continually being presented this in your life, and you are continually making a judgment of it, that it is wrong, that you are a victim to it, that you are being treated unfairly, what a disempowered nature that would be. How could it only be, how could anything else occur but that it would be perpetuated upon you if you were going to make a judgment of it, if you were going to, in yourself, as a piece of love, as a piece of God's creation, your only ability to witness is this, that you are love in God's creation, that you are being supported in God's creation as love, as true, as life, that is love. And if so, you are facing this conditional form of love and you are making a judgment upon it, you are yourself making it a condition. You are withholding your love from that situation by condemning it, by saying that it is wrong. And it is not to say that you cannot gain an awareness of yourself and develop boundaries and determine what is healthy and what is righteous and what is true within your own nature in the way that you interact with things. It is not to say that it is wrong to do these things. But if within yourself, you are dictating to experience, you are making judgment upon what is before you, you are rejecting the lesson and the learning that is being provided to you, in that only conditional love is being presented to you in your witnessing, in your experience. You yourself, again, you are only being provided an experience of yourself. You yourself are determining it that it must be so. You yourself are withholding unconditional love from what is being witnessed, from what is within you. You are denying that this is already occurring, that the unconditional and perfect love is already occurring within you, and that you are being provided an experience to bring it forth. So whenever we are presented this unconditional love, whenever we're being treated as a resource or a commodity, let us act justly from what we have learned in what is right and what is true, in the way we conduct ourselves, in what our nature is. But let us not condemn it. Let us not condemn the other life, the reflection that we are being faced with. Let us accept it as just what it is, a learning, a teaching, an offering of love. And that it is you yourself that makes this love unconditional, that you would accept it, that you would withhold a negative judgment of it, but you would accept it as an equal representation and reflection of where you are in your learning. To embrace it. To embrace it. And to act further in accordance with your own nature, your own ability to determine that which you are and that which you witness. Not that we are a victim to it. Not that we are surrendered to a destiny of neglect or contempt, but to embrace the learning and the teaching, the circumstance. We accept it and we surrender to the love that is unconditional within you, the love that is true within you, that you are being directed to find, to awaken to embrace, and to become. And perhaps then, is all things a mirror to you? This will be presented to you, as you have decided it within yourself, that it will not be withheld from you, from your own being, that you yourself will not withhold this unconditional love from your own being or from others. Let us look at it in that circumstance, that the people in your life do not present themselves as having a capability or an interest to love you unconditionally. Perhaps they should not. Perhaps they should not. Perhaps it is not in their interest to. Perhaps it would not be well within their nature to do it. Let us accept our differences. Let us accept people where they are in their learning, in their journey, and not be a victim to it, but have an acceptance for it. Have an acceptance for this. Smile at it. Have love within your heart, the unconditional kind, and share and give that in a way that it is true of your nature to do so. That you do not withhold this from your own experience, from your own witnessing. Have acceptance for rejection. Let that humility be a strength. That in all that you witness, you do not turn away from yourself. That you find and you see your own being, your own faults, your own weaknesses, your own gifts, your own strengths, your own learning. That this is what you are being offered. An opportunity to learn and to grow and to become this, that you are and always have been, this love that is without condition, and that you are growing into it, that you are stumbling into it all of the while. That is what you have been doing. You are never a victim to anything. Your empowered nature is what becomes you. Love, truth, beauty, wonder, things that you are. And that you are gracious in receiving that witnessing of your own being. Let us be such a thing that could look into the eyes of hell itself and have nothing but love within us in which to offer. No fear to be found within us, no lack, no sorrow, no loss, but a persevering and enduring life that is this love without condition. That you could meet such a thing. All stories have been told you are so horrible that you can meet such a thing. See it and know it is yourself. And be the one. Be the wholeness. Be the complete, full being that you are. Without neglect, without turning away. Gracious in humility, reception of yourself. Laughing, smiling, a child at play, offering this to that you witness, in gratitude of what you have found and learned here. And let this become that which you are. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks. Grateful God, that you are courage, strength, protection, with you. Peace.